Hi guys, welcome to Linux YouTube channel. My name is Ram Mishra and I am your online instructor. So what's in this video? In this video I will tell you how to work with wget command in Linux. So guys, let's begin the topic. But before start the lab session, we have to understand few points, which is what is wget command and its use cases. So wget is a non-interactive network downloader tool which is used to download files from the server even when the user has not logged on the system, and it can work in the background without hindering the current process. So wget is a free utility for non-interactive download of files from the web, and it supports HTTP, HTTPS and FTP protocol as well as the retrieval through the HTTP proxy. It's designed for slow or unstable network connection. If a download fails due to a network problem, it will keep retrying until the whole file has been retrieved. If the server supports resuming, it will instruct the server to continue the download from where it left off. So let's start the lab session and we'll see how it is useful for Linux administrator. So for the demonstration purpose, I'm using RHEL 9 virtual machine. So as you can see, this is my Linux terminal, and let me show you the OS release version of this machine first. So I'm going to create the screen and say hostname ctl and hostname -i. Okay, so you can see that my computer name or host name is run.example.com, and this is I'm using RHEL 9.0 and my current IP is 192.168.0.1. So let me tell you the syntax of wget command is the basic syntax of wget is you have to go with wget, then options and whatever the option you want required, and go with the URL. That is a simple format. So first check whether the wget utility is already installed or not in your Linux box using rpm query command or rpm-q and wget. So I go with the rpm query wget. Yep, you can see that it's already installed. So normally it is installed, but if wget is not installed, you can install it using the Linux system using default package manager, which is yum or dnf for the RHEL system. So you can go with the yum install wget command if it is not installed. So for the demonstration purpose, I have already configured my another virtual machine working as a Linux FTP server and web server, which provide the URLs for download the files. So from where I can download the file using wget command. So let me log in on my another virtual machine and I will show you the host name and OS release version. Say this is my another machine I'm logging with, and again I'm running one more time host name ctl and host name -i. So you can see that this is the current IP address of this machine is 192.168.0.2, and the running operating system is RHEL 9.0, and the static host name is station1.example.com. So let me show you the document path of FTP as well as web server, and where the files are available for the client. So if I go with ls where www.html, this is the document root of web server, and ls where ftp pub, this is the document root of my web server, my FTP server. So you can see that on my web server I have two files, backup.tar.bzip2 and index.html, and in my document root of my FTP server I have two files, boot.iso and docker file for the demonstration purpose. So now we'll start some hands-on with wget command and see how it is useful for us. Okay, so I'm going back on my first machine and let's start with some basic examples. So first of all, I go with the first case, which is download a file with wget and store in current directory. So the command is wget and say give the URL ftp and 192.168.0.2 and go with the pub and over there docker file. Okay, so once I press enter, see what happened. Yep, it's connected, login and saved. So see, this command will download a single file and store it in the current working directory. It also shows the download progress, size, date and time while downloading. Even I can cross verify cat docker file. Hey, this is the sample docker file. Now move to the next case, which is saving the document file or downloaded file under the different name, not with the same name. See, earlier the name is docker file, so they save with the docker file, but now I want to change the different name. So to save the download file under the different name, we have passed -O option followed by the chosen name. So I follow the same command one more time, but this time I'm saying O and the file name, say demo file. Okay, so now this command will see the docker file, will save the docker file from the FTP server as demo file instead of its original name. So see, demo file is saved. I can cross verify one more time using cat command, cat demo file. Yep, the same content. Now move to the next, which is download multiple files with HTTP or FTP protocols. So for this we have to mention the wget command with the first URL and the second URL and the third URL if you have a number of URL. So how you can do that? Say wget the path. Suppose I'm going back on one more time, download the same file. So FTP the path, pub docker file, and one more URL. Say HTTP 192.168.0.2 slash index.html. So I press enter. See, first it connected with my FTP, download the file, then index.html. So you can see if I go back again here ls, you can see the docker file one more time and index.html. Hey, this is my basic web server, right? Now move to the next, which is download file in the background. How you can download the files in the background? So with -b option, you can send download in the background immediately after download start, and logs are written in wget.log file. So let's go one more time with wget command -b background 192.168.0.2 slash pub and boot.iso. So here I have file boot.iso in my 192.168.0.2 machine. So once I press enter, let's see what happened. See, continuing and background process ID. You can see that PID is showing here, and if I run the ls command, see wget-log. So there is a file named wget-log where the logs are generating. We can view the process of log using tail command. So if I go with tail-f wget, see the background logs are showing me the process. So this is how you can go download the files in the background. Okay, so I'm going to control C. See, boot.iso is going to be started. Okay, now move to the next process, which is how to download the file in a specified directory. By default, wget will save the download file in the current working directory. To save the file in a specified location, you have to use -P. So I'm using wget command -P. Say alternative location, give the another location not to the current directory, say /mnt, and HTTP, give the URL 192.168.0.2 slash backup.tar.gz. Okay, so not gz, it's bzip2. Okay, once I press enter, see it's connected successfully and it's saved under the mnt. So if I go with the mnt, look at that, backup.tar.bzip is successfully downloaded. So this command tells wget to save the file .tar.bzip2 file into the mnt directory. Okay, see we have one more option to turn off the wget output. To turn off the output use means I didn't want to show anything related to this one. So how I can turn off the wget output? So to want to turn off the output, we can use small -q. This prevent wget for writing the standard output and make it totally silent. So if I go the same process, I can use -q, wget and -q, see q. That's it, done. So now again if I go back one more time in mnt, see 2 times downloaded successfully. Okay, now move to the next option, which is how to log the output of a particular file. To get the wget output in a log file, we have to use -o option and press the name of the file, and we have to pass the name of the file. So what I'm going to do, I said wget -o this time and my.log file, and the URL FTP 192.168.0.2 slash pub and docker file. Okay, one more time download the docker file. See, nothing will be shown here. Okay, but log is successfully generated under this file, that is my.log, and I can view it using cat command. See, it's successfully connected via anonymous user and it's saved under docker file.2. So you can see all the logs stored in my log file. Now move to the one more option, which is how to resume a partially downloaded file. In case of big file download, it may happen sometime to stop the download due to bad network connectivity or bandwidth issues. In that case, we can resume the downloading the same file where it was last off with -c option. This option is used to resume a partially downloaded file if the resume capability of the file is yes. Otherwise, downloading of the file cannot be resumed if the resume capability of the given file is not or not specified. Okay, so let me move to the another location. Suppose here I am, and let's see, here's nothing related to the boot.iso. okay, so I go with the wget command one more time, ftp path 192.168.0.2/pub and boot.iso. okay, so let's see what happened once I press enter. Now I'm going to press enter. See, you can see that the ISO file downloading began. Now I am going to press Ctrl C to suspend this process for the testing purpose. Okay, so I'm using Ctrl C here. You can see that only 27% part completed successfully. So now I can use -C to resume the partially downloading. So if I go with ls command, yeah, boot.iso is there, but it's not completed. So what I will do, I will go with again with -C. Now see what happened once I press enter. See, it's continued from 27, 28, 29. So this is how you can I'm going back, Control C, stop that one. So this is how you can resume your partially downloaded file with -C option. Okay, now move to one more option, which is to try a given number of time. So -T number option is used to set the number of retry to a specified number of time. So specified 0 or infinity for the infinity retrying. The default is retry is 20 times, with the expansion of the fatal errors like connection diffused or link not found, which are not retried once the error has occurred. So we can go with wget -tries TRIES is equal to 10. Okay, just for that experimental purpose, 192.168.0.2/pub docker file. So here I put the number of retry is 10 if due to any reason it is not available. Okay, now move to the one more option, which is download multiple file from a particular file. So to download the multiple file at once, we can use -I option with the location of the file that contains the list of the URLs to be downloaded. Each URL needs to be added on a separate line as shown. Okay, so for example, I'm making a file which contains the list of URLs to be downloaded. So I'm making file vim url.txt, name could be anything, and mention my URL. So I said go with http and 192.168.0.2, and here index.html, like this, index.html, and one more, say ftp 192.168.0.2/pub docker file. Okay, so I save and quit from here. Now I want to use this file to download the multiple URL. So I can use this file to download using wget command -I and the file name url.txt. See, it's successfully connected, and save one more time index.html as well as docker file. So this is how you can use download the multiple files from a particular file. Now move to the next option, which is download password protected files via FTP or HTTP protocol. So to download a file from a password protected FTP or web server, you can use the option -FTP username or -FTP -FTP password or the password. So let me log in on my FTP server and make one user for the testing purpose. So I'm back one more time on my server side. I make a user here, user add Linux R, and give the password using Linux R using passwd command 1212. Okay, let me switch to that particular user Linux R and make a file just for the testing purpose, echo just for check, that's it. Okay, and say file 1. Okay, let me check. File 1 is successfully created. Okay, I'm going to exit here. So here I just make a normal user with the password, with the help of su command I switch to that particular user account and make a one demo file. Okay, just for the testing purpose. So I'm back on my same machine, on my first machine. So how to download the file using wget command using the user ID and password. Okay, so for this I'm running the wget command with the user and password field. So this time command would be wget and -FTP user is equal to username, that is Linux R, and -FTP PASSWORD password is equal to whatever the password you have, FTP IP address of the machine 0.2/file1. Let me check, it's the file 1 or something different. Yeah, it's file 1. Okay, once I press enter, see it's successfully connected and login. So now I can check cat file 1, hey, just for check. So now you can see that we have successfully downloaded the file. Okay, so guys, this is how you can work with the wget command in Linux. And apart of these options, there are many useful options are available in wget documentation. Here I demonstrate few important options which are very useful for day-to-day work for Linux administrator. For more information, you can refer man wget command, man wget. See, n number options are available. You can go with that one and take the help from this side. So finally, this is the end of this topic. Hopefully you enjoyed and learned new things. Soon I will come up with another new interesting topic. Till then, keep practicing. If you feel something I have missed or you wanted to know more something else, please reach out through my social media links, which is mentioned in the description. If you like this video, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon button for the latest update. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and goodbye.